Hi everybody and welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia and in this week's live lesson we're going to talk about dining out, eating at restaurants and cafes. Today we're going to focus on questions you need to know. Today we're going to practice questions you can ask about the food, about the location, and questions you need to be able to answer. So today we're not going to talk a lot about ordering food, but we're going to talk about having a conversation about food and restaurants. Super, super important. So as you join, please make sure to hit the like button and of course share this video so other people can find today's lesson. Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to cover 4 key base patterns, and inside these base patterns, we're going to look at some other smaller, similar patterns. So we have a lot of sentence patterns to cover today. The first pattern will be are you plus an adjective. For example, are you hungry? This will be pattern 1. The next one will be do you like plus a type of noun phrase, like do you like American food? We'll practice this type of pattern. We're also going to practice asking identification questions. What is this? What are those? Asking information questions. And we're also going to talk about opinions. How is the food? How is this? How is that? What do you think? So today we're going to practice these very important small conversation points. All right, so before we lock in, I suppose, I want to remind you that the team has created a calendar, a study calendar for 2026. Yay! So if you need some help making a study plan for your English studies or other language studies, you can download the team's free calendar from EnglishClass101.com. Check the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube, or up here or to the side if you're watching on Facebook. You will find this calendar. The control desk is showing you how to access it now. You can print this out, you can put it on your computer, you can put it on your phone, so you can check what to do every day. You can put notes on your calendar. Basically, this calendar, the goal of this calendar is to help you make a clear plan for yourself, for your studies. So you don't have to think so much like, what should I do today? But it gives you some ideas to help you get started and to help you stay on track. Yeah, so check this out. I'll remind you again later. Let me check the chat. It looks like there are some people in the chat. Hello, YouTube chat. What's up? Zach, Huen, Nahora, Moj Nomer. Hello, Rosalind. What's up? Vishal. Hey, Sabir, GF, John. Hi, Patrick. What's up? Happy New Year. Moj, you said hi from Poland. Welcome. And Facebook, I don't see Facebook comments yet. Maybe no? No? Okay, cool. Facebook is coming. Okay, let's begin. Hello, Rocky. Let's begin because we have a lot to cover. Let's begin with a sample dialogue we will read through together, and then we're going to answer some questions. There will be a short quiz about this dialogue, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Okay, let's start with, are you hungry? Walking around this street market is making me hungry. Yes, I'm a little hungry. We walked a lot today, so eating here sounds like a good idea. I agree. There are many choices, and it's nice to eat here. Definitely. Do you like American food? Yes, I do. I especially love macaroni and cheese. That's good. Let's look around before we decide. Sure, there are so many food stands. What is this dish? It's called jambalaya. I didn't recognize it the first time I saw it. Oh, I see. It looks different. How is it? It's delicious. The flavor is strong, but not too spicy. That sounds good. Maybe I'll try it. Let's eat here then. Okay, let's take a look at the questions about this conversation. So the first question, why do Sarah and Leo, the man and the woman in the conversation, why do Sarah and Leo decide to eat where they are walking? This was from the beginning of the conversation. Why do they choose that location? So to find the answer, let's go back to the beginning. Sarah said, are you hungry? Walking around this street market is making me hungry, right? So we asked, why did they decide to eat there? So first we have this clue. She said, Walking around this street market is making me hungry. This making me. This means causing me to feel hungry, right? So this is reason one. And then Leo says, yes, I'm a little hungry. We walked a lot today, so eating here sounds like a good idea. So another hint, we walked a lot today, all right? So they did a lot of walking in the area. And Sarah also says, there are many choices. Point number 3, there are many choices, and it's nice to eat here, okay? So we have 4 different reasons they chose the street market to eat in, okay? Let's see what the next question is. The next one, what kind of American food does Sarah say she especially loves? Maybe some of you remember it. In this conversation, they talked about 2 different American dishes, popular American dishes. Which one did Sarah say she loved? You can put it in the chat. There's a little bit of lag in the chat. Let's see. So Sarah mentioned, here we go. She said, after Leo asked, do you like American food? She said, yes, I do. I especially love macaroni and cheese. Here we go. Macaroni and cheese. So this was her favorite that she mentioned. Yeah? Okay, and then let's continue to the third one. How does Leo describe the taste of jambalaya? Jambalaya was the second dish in this dialogue, yeah? What were the words that he used to explain this dish? Right here at the end of the conversation. He said the flavor is strong, but not too spicy. The flavor is strong, but not too spicy, okay? So we have a few different conversation points in this dialogue we are going to practice today. All right, let me check the chat. Rosalind wrote, reading this book is making me hungry. Is it okay? So reading this book, maybe, if you're reading a recipe book or a cookbook, maybe it's okay. Reading this book is making me hungry. Fine. Zach, yes, he said strong, but not spicy. Okay, and on Facebook side, Leo, yes, you have the correct answer. Macaroni. Macaroni was what Sarah said. Hello, everybody. Okay, so with this in mind, this type of conversation is what we're going to practice today. So let's get into it. Let's practice asking about physical or emotional state. So for example, are you adjective, like are you hungry? Let's practice with this. So there are 3 patterns inside this one I want to review. We have are you feeling, adjective, are you, adjective, or are you adjective today or right now, to be very specific, and are you still adjective, okay? This one is a very important point. Are you still adjective, okay? So for example, if we use the word hungry here, let's say the adjective is hungry when talking about food, yeah? Are you feeling hungry and are you hungry are really the same. When we use feeling, it sounds more like we want to know the person's like body condition. We feel a little closer to that person. For me, I use this pattern with someone I'm not so close to, and I use the feeling pattern with someone I'm a little close to, like my friend or my family member, my close coworker. But if I don't know the person as well, I might ask, are you hungry? Or are you tired maybe? Or I use this if I want to show I'm worried about that person's condition, okay? So both are correct. We can use are you feeling and are you hungry, okay? The next point here about this pattern, the second pattern uses today or right now, right now. So the point here, we can use a time frame or a timeline together with this question. For example, are you hungry right now? Or are you tired right now? We're asking just this moment, yeah? For today, you might say to your coworker, are you tired today? Or are you feeling tired today? Or are you sick today? You look a little sick. Be careful with that one. But we can include these kinds of timelines together with our sentences, okay? All right, let me check the chat. Oh, some examples are coming in. Great. JF John wrote, are you feeling good? Yeah, are you feeling? Make sure you have two E's there. Yeah, are you feeling good? Zach wrote, are you busy right now? And are you still sick? Nice examples there. John also wrote, are you feeling, watch, so again, your point, GF John, feeling, not felling. You're writing felling in the chat. You've done that twice. Are you feeling satisfied? Watch your spelling here. Others, Facebook, I don't see comments over there. All right, so let's continue to the last one. Still. So still, we use this when we feel maybe like surprised sometimes. For example, are you still hungry? Like after you eat lunch or after you eat a big dinner, you might ask, are you still hungry? When you're surprised the other person wants to eat more. Or you can ask this with a worried tone, like, are you still hungry? We have more food, like to show you want to give the other person more, okay? So still is like checking. After they've eaten something, you can ask if they continue wanting food, okay? All right, let me see some more examples. Hey, Facebook, Rosa wrote, are you feeling sad? Good example there. And Miriam wrote, are you still tired? Good, you can ask that after a nap or after someone wakes up in the morning. Are you still tired? And Chan wrote, are you feeling happy? Yeah, you can use that as well. Back on YouTube, oh my gosh, there are so many, let's see. Natalie, are you still, so painful. So painful, we use painful not to talk about our emotions, okay? Painful is an adjective we use to talk about the point on the body, yeah? So like, instead of are you painful, we say like this wound is painful, or this, my arm hurts, like here, we could say this spot is painful, yeah? So we don't use it for our body condition, just one point on the body. So in that case, if you know your friend was sick or they have an injury, you can say like, oh, are you still recovering? Or are you still hurting? Maybe is a different way that you can ask that, okay? All right, good. Can we scroll down a little bit, Control Desk? Or is it at the bottom? Okay, thank you so much. Munhuabat asks, are you still eating pancakes? Okay, so this is a different grammar point, but correct. We can use a progressive verb form. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one, are you patterns. So these are simple yes, no questions, again. Are you tired? Are you feeling hungry? Are you cold right now? So these are following these same patterns here, but with some different adjectives. Are you tired? Are you feeling hungry? Are you cold right now? So again, we can find ways like this to be specific about the point in time. Let's continue to the next type of question though, asking about preferences. For example, do you like plus a type of food? Okay, this one. Do you enjoy, noun or verb in the ing form? And we have, are you into, a casual way to ask if someone likes something. Are you into, noun? And last, what kind of noun do you like? What kind of noun do you like? Okay, so we have do you enjoy and are you into, yeah? Do you enjoy is a question we use when we don't know the other person very well. Do you enjoy? Are you into sounds closer. Use that with someone more casual, a more casual relationship, or someone that you feel like you know them pretty well, yeah? Do you enjoy is like the first time meeting. Do you enjoy? Also, do you like? Do you like is also okay. Do you like noun or do you like verbing? Okay, let's go to the examples of these to break this down. So, do you like Italian food or do you like Chinese food? You can use any country's food here, Italian food. So this one is common. You can use do you enjoy in this position also. Do you enjoy spicy food? Do you enjoy salty food? Do you enjoy sweet food? Those kinds of things. And are you into street food? Are you into street food? One point about this question. Are you into? This question is one we use for general interests, like street food is good, but we don't use this question much for like Italian food. Are you into Italian food? This question is commonly used for hobbies and for general interests, yeah? So see how here in this sentence, street food is kind of like an activity, right? Like going to a street food market is an activity type, but Italian food is a type of food. So we usually use this question for hobbies and activities. I don't recommend using are you into Italian food or are you into spicy food? Maybe these two are better. Do you like or do you enjoy are better. Okay, let me check the chat. Some other people are writing conditions on Facebook. Someone wrote, are you hot right now? Good one. Elham, are you still at the store? Okay, different grammar point, but good. Chan wrote, do you like South Sudanese food? Okay, great, good example. Back on YouTube, my gosh, Victor wrote, do you like Peruvian food? Yes, I strongly recommend you. I strongly recommend it to you, right? If you say, I strongly recommend you, it means I recommend you as a person. I think you are great, yeah? So I strongly recommend you try it, or I strongly recommend it. To make it clear, you mean Peruvian food, okay? Ibn Adam wrote, do you enjoy playing games? Good. So this one, do you enjoy, we can use this one for hobbies also. Actually, both of these we can use for hobbies. Do you enjoy playing games? Yes, we can use that. 1 point, make sure you include the S at the end. Sometimes we need to make sure that we have the S at the end of our plural noun. Do you enjoy playing games? Okay. Oh my gosh, so many examples are coming in. I see Ibn wrote, are you into books? Okay, are you into books or are you into reading is more commonly what we say. Like a book is the object, the activity is reading. So I'll include this here. Think about the activity, yeah? Are you into hiking? Are you into photography? That kind of thing. Not the object, like are you into cameras? Maybe, but maybe are you into photography? Think about the activity, okay? Let me see what other ones have come in. Nahora wrote, do you enjoy eating raw fish? Good example. La Voz de Sagiri, I hope I said that right, says, do you like Dominican food? Good. Jose wrote, do you like Haitian food? Good. Awesome Hyena wrote, are you into folk music? Good one. Okay, music taste. Sri Harish wrote, do you enjoy teaching students? Good one. Munhubat, sorry, I hope I got your names right. Do you enjoy going to the gym? Great one. Back on Facebook, Elham has two. Do you enjoy watching the show? Which show? Do you enjoy watching that show? So your sentence might be correct if both people understand which show you mean. So the show. Rosa put, are you into Japanese food? Okay, are you into Japanese food? Again, I would say, do you like Japanese food? Sounds more natural to me. Use are you into for hobbies and activities. Okay. Oh my gosh, there are so many examples here. Great job, everybody, with food. Let's continue to the next patterns, though. The next one, very important because I hear many learners make mistakes with these kinds of questions. What is this? What is that with singular and plurals? Okay, so we have what is this or what is that called? Okay, called. This means you want the name of that item, right? So what is this called, right? What is the name of this object? This is important. What is this or what is that? Okay. Second pattern, what kind of noun is this? Or what kind of noun is that? Okay, pattern 2. Pattern 3, what does this or that mean? Okay, this one, learners, everybody, please put this one in your notes today. What does this mean? What does that mean? I see you put this in the chat a lot. You can replace this or that with your vocabulary word. When you are asking your teacher, when you're asking me a question in the chat, use this pattern to ask me the meaning. I often see learners write, for example, what is word means, or what is mean, right? What does vocabulary mean? Okay, what does, I don't know, marker mean? Or what does noun mean, right? Use this pattern to correctly ask the meaning of a word, okay? So, very important one for learners. Let me see what you put in the chat. Actually, let's go to our examples and then I'll come to check the chat again. So, what is this dish? What is this dish? We saw this in the dialogue, I think. She asked, what is this? And he said, jambalaya. So, what is this dish? Usually we point and say it, or what is that dish, right? We can use this when we are looking at the menu or at the restaurant, pointing at different things. Okay? Second, what kind of drink is this? What kind of drink is this? So you'll notice this says what kind of. So that means we want to know the type of something. So this, like, what drink is this, is okay, right? Or what is this drink? It's also okay. But if you can see it's some special type or some special kind, you can use this pattern. What kind of drink is this? Oh, this is a special coffee drink. Or, oh, this is a beer. Or this is a cocktail, right? So this is asking about the type. What type of drink is this? Okay. And last, what's that on the menu? What's that on the menu? This is similar to this. We can use both of these to ask a question about the menu. Yeah? What's that on the menu? Or what's this on the menu? Okay? All right. You can also use this when sometimes you go to a restaurant, someone else is eating something, it looks good, right? You point at it maybe, or like say to your friend there, like, oh, what's that? Like, what's that on the menu? You look across the room and you look at it and try to find it on the menu. You might say, oh, what's that on the menu? You might use it in situations like this too. Okay? All right, let me see what you have written. Some of you have written the what does it mean example. Yeah, what does umbrella mean is a good example. What does a word mean? Good. Rosalind wrote, what kind, don't forget this of, what kind of bag is this? Okay, what kind of bag is this? Okay. Awesome Hyena, what days do you stream? Every single week, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time. We've been doing this for like, what, 8 years now? 9? Something crazy like that. Always. Okay. Erickson wrote, I think the difference between this and that is the distance of an object. Yes, it can be. And also some context things. Like sometimes we'll go, oh, this is the train station that I want to go to, or this is the track. I had this conversation this weekend, actually. Someone said, like, ah, this is the train line we want. But it was far away. We were making it very clear which one. So yes, sometimes. Okay. Sabir, what kind of foods like you? Change those two. What kind of foods do you like? What kind of foods like you means the food likes me, which is not possible, right? Which kinds of foods do you like? And then your sentence is good. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many examples. Shrihash wrote, what kind of dress is this? Good. What kind of person are you? Ooh, good one. Osman also wrote, what does it mean in English? Good examples, everybody. Victor wrote, what kind of music is that? Rocky wrote, what kind of people are they? Munhubat wrote, what kind of movie is this? Rosalind wrote, what kind of beer is on the menu? Okay. Lavos did, yes, so what is and what's are the same. That is correct. So this part, what's, is the contracted form, reduced form of what is. Yeah, what is and what's go together. Okay, let's continue because time is going quickly. Thank you, Control Desk. Okay, let's go to, yes, a reminder. The team has created a calendar for you. Hooray, a study calendar. So if you want a little extra help making your study plans, your English study plans this year, you can find the free, 100% free calendar at EnglishClass101.com. The Control Desk is going to show you the information on this page. So here you can print this, you can put it on your computer, you can put it on your desk, keep it on your phone, go crazy, wherever is the best place for you, just so you can check it every day to make sure you continue your study plans. So we hope that this will help you to stay consistent, to keep a regular schedule, yeah? So you can find the instructions here to get this. You need your name and your email address. You can make a free account at EnglishClass101.com and you can download from this page. So check it out. I hope that's really helpful for your studies this year. Okay, let's continue to the last part then. Yes, we're good to go? Okay, let's continue to the last part. I think this is our last question for today. I think so. Have we done 4? I can't remember. Okay, we did a lot. So our last one is asking for an evaluation. Evaluation means you're asking for like the score of the thing. Like, is it good? Is it bad? Right? Or an opinion. So we're going to use patterns like how is, noun, like the food, the service, or the place. Okay, let's take a look. So we have how does noun, here we go, we're going to put something here, taste, look, or feel for today, okay? We can use different verbs in this position to ask different opinion questions, yes. However, today our focus is restaurants and dining out. So we are going to practice with these kinds of verbs, yeah? Relating to food, relating to the restaurant space, and our feelings, yeah? So how does noun taste? So this part, taste, refers to sweet, spicy, sour, right? Look refers to the visual, right? How does it look? And how does it feel, right? Maybe it's squishy or maybe it's really tough or chewy, yeah? And the second pattern, what do you think of noun? What do you think of noun, yeah? So here we can use the topic of the conversation, okay? Let's continue, and you can send me your examples. How is the food here? How is the food here? This is from the first pattern, but we've changed it a little bit. So, how is the food here? This question is about the restaurant food quality. How is the food here? We can respond with, it's so-so. It's so-so. It's okay, it's so-so. Or it's really good. Or it's not very good. So how is the food here is an evaluation question. Is it good, not so good? What do you think? Okay. Then we have how does it taste? This one follows this pattern. How does it taste? How does, so it is the dish. How does dish taste? How does the burrito taste? How does the fried rice taste, right? Or you can use this pattern. How is the fried rice? How is the burrito? Yeah? So we can use both of these to talk about our opinions and ask about opinions too. Okay? And third, what do you think of the restaurant? What do you think of the restaurant? Don't forget this one. What do you think is not enough here. We must use what do you think of or what do you think about? What do you think about the restaurant? Okay, this one is a little bit more formal. Yeah, what do you think about the restaurant, or what do you think of the restaurant? Yeah, so it sounds a little more formal. Okay, all right. Let me check the chat. What did you write to me? There are so many comments today. Great job, everybody. Let's start with Facebook. Ilham wrote, "How is the weather today?" Okay, different topic, but correct grammar. We love correct grammar. Gravio wrote, "How does that drink taste?" Good example. Chan, how do you taste the rice? You've asked a different question. You're asking what's the method to use to taste in order to taste the rice? So I think you want to say something different. How does the rice taste? Then it's good, right? So follow this pattern, please. Facebook, Chan Malo, I hope I said your name right. How does the rice taste? Then your sentence is perfect. Just swap it. Okay, let me come back to YouTube. JF John, you have a very common mistake in your sentence. How does she look like? This is a different one. For this, we cannot use look like in this pattern, right? This one. This is a different grammar point to compare visuals. I have a video. You are on YouTube. Search on this video or search on the English Class 101 channel. I have a video about looks like, and I think there's a third one. Just try searching for that. This is a very common mistake for everybody, not just one person. This one, look like, we cannot use this here. How does the dish look? This is something we answer by saying it looks good, okay? Or it looks strange. We don't use look like because we are comparing two things, okay? So watch out for that. Okay, oops, I went the wrong way, sorry. Okay, others, oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Sabir wrote, how does the dish taste? Okay, that's this one. So you've put, how does the dish taste? That's fine if it's clear which one you're thinking about. Let's see, others. Nahora wrote, how does fondue taste? Okay, how does fondue taste? Good. And when you go to the restaurant, you can use the to mean that specific dish, yeah? Others, Shri Harish wrote, how does this shirt look? Good, okay. Others, let's go back to Facebook. Naing wrote, how is the service at the restaurant? Good. And Rosa wrote, what do you think of the Mexican concert? Good examples, everybody. I have to continue because I think I'm out of time. Oh, I made it, great, okay. Roughly on time today. We love it. It's the quiz time. Let's take a look. Let's fill in the blank. There are some interesting ones in here. There are a couple that have multiple possible answers. Let's talk about it. So, what did we learn today? Are you blank? This is an emotion question. We practiced this at the beginning of today's lesson. We have, are you hungrily? Are you hungry? And are you hungry now? What do you think is the answer here? What do you think is the answer? I will wait. Okay, good. There are some, good. I see that there are different answers coming in from different people because there are two possible correct answers here. The one that is incorrect, do not choose this one, not this one, okay? Hungry and hungry now are both correct, okay? So are you hungry and are you hungry now? We can use both of these to ask about someone's condition. Great, I did not see anybody write hungrily. Good, very nice job with the first one. So let's continue to the second one. Do you like, okay, we are asking an opinion question. This was from section 2, I think. Do you like, we have, this one's maybe tricky, American foods, America food, or American food? Ooh, which one? Maybe you remember, I'll help you. We practiced sentences like, do you like Italian food? And I think I said, do you like Chinese food, right? So maybe that will give you a little hint here, because these are very, very close, okay? Do you like, what do we got? Oh, some answers are coming in on YouTube. I see one answer. Oh, some people are so close. Okay, the answer here is American food. Do you like American food? When we talk about cuisine, like Italian food, Chinese food, Japanese food, Thai food, maybe you can hear we do not use an S at the end, yeah? When we talk about all the food, all of the items, the popular dishes from a country, we don't use this plural foods, yeah? This is considered the plural form. So when we say American food or Chinese food, we mean all the food in that country, yeah? So the answer is American food with no S. The same rule applies for all other countries, American food, Chinese food, Portuguese food, whatever, okay? So watch out for that, no S there. Let's go to the last one, I think. We have a very simple question, right? What is plus these, what is this, and what is that, all right? Your hint is here. Just match this to make sure the verb matches in this sentence. What is these? What is this? What is that? The answer here. What do we think? This one, I'm very curious to see your answers. I think this is the last one, our last quiz item for today. Yeah, I see many people are writing this and that. Exactly, exactly. So these, incorrect. We cannot use these because these is plural. Here we have a singular verb. We can only use singular words after that. What is this is one thing. What is that is one thing. These is more than one of something, so it is grammatically incorrect. What is this and what is that? Great job, everybody. Okie dokie. I think that's the last one. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, last one maybe. How is? How is? Again, we are asking someone's opinion about something. So we have how is a food? We have how is foods? And how is the food? Ooh, this one's tricky. This one is difficult. But remember this one. Notice, I'll give you a hint. Notice how there's no S at the end of this one when we talk about like all the different types of things we can eat from a country. That factors in here. So how is a food? How is foods? And how is the food? So this question, let's imagine you are at the restaurant, okay? You're at the restaurant, you're eating something, and the staff comes to you. They ask this question, okay? They want to know what you are eating now, okay? What do you think they would say? Yes, everybody's got it. Everybody's got it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good job, everybody. The answer is how is the food? How is the food? We use the because the question is about the food you chose, right? We cannot use a food because that's not a countable noun. And foods we don't use that. We don't use foods in a countable way like this. So we have to use the food. Oh, I'm so happy. Everybody got it. Great, great, great. Okay, I'm late, so let's finish there. I think that's the last one. Yeah! Good, great. We did it, everybody. We got through the whole lesson. Yay! Let's finish there. Okay, so to remind you, the team has a 2026 study calendar to help you make a great study plan for yourself this year. So I hope that this can help you. I hope it helps you to make a good, like, regular weekly schedule for yourself, whether you're studying grammar or listening or vocabulary words, hopefully everything. I know it's a lot, so I hope that this study calendar can help you a lot and help you so that you can focus on studying and not on planning. So go find that from the link below the video or above the video at EnglishClass101.com. We'll finish there for today. All right, I'll be back. Oh, this is our quick summary. I forgot. We covered these today, and inside each of these, we talked about many small points, so I hope it was helpful for you and you got some good practice. Next week, I'll be back. Next week, we're going to do some story reading. The story will be about the fox and the grapes. This is something that we're going to try and see, like we're going to look at a story together and talk about it, and yeah, we'll have a good, I hope have a good discussion in the comments next week. So please join me next week. That'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know your local time, just Google it, or you can set a notification on Facebook or on YouTube so you get a pop-up when we start this live stream. All right, so I'll say goodbye for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your excellent comments and questions. That was amazing. Great job today, everybody. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Go download your calendar, and I will see you again next time. Bye.